I wonder if I got any items I could give my Pokemon, like equip-wise. Okay. Boost the whole special moves. Yeah. Let's give the wise glasses to. Ow. Wait, what was that? Give to. Who could use it the most? Actually, I guess we should check that first. What type of attacks do you have? How do I click them? Yeah, they're special type moves for the most part, so I guess Sylveon could use it. Have these wise glasses. Place them where your eyes are, and you will become wiser. Well, none of our Pokemon are capable of punching, really, are they? We give some leftovers. Dreadnought, you can have the leftovers. Soothe, Quick Claw. Let's attack first. You could use a Quick Claw. I'll give this one to Tauros. And I guess that's that for now. Okay, Cable Guy. You ready to face Larry, the Cable Guy of the Elite Four? I didn't even switch my team, did I? So, you made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four too. Yes. Unfortunate for me. At my gym, I use normal type Pokemon since I feel they have a lot in common with me. But well, boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Primera. I don't relate to these Pokemon as much as my gym. Larry, the most relatable person in this game. He's just so done with life. He just wants to, you know, chill whenever he can. Anyway, time to get to work. You see my tie? It doesn't even move. It's stuck. It's like I sweat so much from all this overwork and heat waves and stuff that it's literally stuck to my shirt. Challenged by Larry the Specialized in grass type, but I guess this works out then, doesn't it? Well, I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time. Okay, it's flying type. Still works though. Come to think about it, I don't even have an electric type, do I? It's like my one glaring weakness is I can't really deal with this type in really, can I? Except I totally can, because I still have the rock type. It's just when that type no longer becomes effective, that's where we run into issues. I guess we run into issues anyway, because my god, that was quite effective. Oh no. Larry's giving me trouble. Trouble with Dreadnought is it's not the fastest Pokemon. It somehow outsped that time though. Altaria. Spot Dragon type. Sylveon's time to shine at last. The newbie to the team. Very last minute addition. That 6th slot in the team has always kind of been a rotating slot for Pokemon, really, hasn't it? Wait. You can't use Moonblast. I was going to use Moonblast. That's how you use it. See, it's cool when I do it. I'm going to drain you. You know, out of the whole team I've got here, Venomoth, now that I think about it, is going to be the odd one out. Because, like, what am I going to use Venomoth for? I guess it could be useful if I encounter a fairy type. Well, I'm gonna use... I don't really use Steel Wing, do I? But you know, it gives it that additional typing. It gives me some coverage of the Steel type, which I don't really have. I'm just gonna keep Steel Wing for now. Oricorio. I forget. Oricorio, I think, like, depending on which one it is, has different typings, doesn't it? Gonna take my chances again with Dreadnought. There's a decent chance that he's got Espafra as well, isn't there? Okay, you're the pom-pom one. Oh. We finally have a Pokemon that is being knocked out on our team. Oh no. None of my moves are super effective. I was not prepared. Shit. And I'm gonna take a chance. Venny, you're the odd one out here. Maybe we can inflict it with some poison. There we go, with some poison. Running through your veins. Oh shit, I just realized. Bug typing, yeah, this wasn't the smartest idea, to be fair. But hey, we can wear it down with poison running through its veins. Flamigo, ah, how fitting that it ends with you. Well, amigo, let us dance. You're even stronger than before. Guess I don't get a break today. Remember when that Flamigo way back kicked my ass? At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs. Specializes in the flying type, and his final Pokemon is a flightless bird. Actually, no, it isn't flightless. It doesn't look like it would do well at flying now. I've got balloons on my head to indicate I'm the flying type. Which I guess kind of counters its weakness because it's a fighting type, which I'd advise you to stay on your toes, because I'm about to scatter you to the winds. Okay. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. You did pretty good there. You knocked out 2 of my Pokemon. Didn't even bust. Oof. Larry's bringing his A game today. And then he knocked himself out. I win by default. Well, that took the wind from under our wings. It's like, can I get a rest now? It's like, no, you gotta do some paperwork. You're a lot stronger than I recall. The Wonderlay Primera likes you. And you know, recoil. You lost because of recoil damage. Now then, suppose the final member of the Elite Four is next. It's your turn, Hassel. Honestly, it was a hassle for me to come here today. Now, where could he be? Don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. It's like, I don't wanna. Larry, you need to speak up just a little bit more. Larry is like me. It's like, do I have to raise my voice? Hassel! Hassel, you're up next! Hello there, Emily May. It delights me to see you here. How's for you, Larry? I see you made Rika do the shout if you can. You know, it sounds like it's been a while since anyone's actually beaten the Elite Four, judging by their dialogue, so then this would be the first time Larry's had to do this in a while, surely. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe the other person that I was thinking was going to be a member of the Elite Four, maybe they become an Elite Four the second time around, maybe. Because Larry's like, can I get a day off for a holiday? He's like, sure, we'll have someone else fill you in. Did a number on my team, though. It's because I wasn't, you know, prepared for the flying type. Such a common typing, but, you know, I don't really have much of an advantage. I have one single move. And that's it. No electric type for this team. It's like that one time I had a Jolteon on my team, but then I was like, it's too under level, I can't be bothered. Yeah, for Sylveon, I was like, you know what, we need a fairy type, you know, because they're going to be going up against dragons. So, yeah. It's like clicking on this is a pain in the ass. interruption. Hassel's the Elite Four's last line of defense. I can't wait to see how you'll take him on. It's super amazing to feed Mr. Larry, the cable guy. I get the feeling I'm in for another one of Hassel's endless lectures. About art. I was, of course, absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. Young sprouts truly do grow with astounding speed, yes. But I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other so soon. Now a teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I shall forget about my role as a teacher for a moment. And wield all my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I am Hassel, the dragon guarding the final fortress of the elite tests. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. My jacket is glued on. It has been molded on by sweat and heat, challenged by Hassel of the Elite. Hey, I had an eye burn. Show me everything you've got. I shall face you with my full strength. Ooh, yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna be a tough thing here. It's like if we get outsped, we're not gonna be able to last long with Sylvia on here. For Galga, I don't even know what the hell that is. All I know is Fairy type destroys. Oh, you're that weird Pokemon that I can't even obtain because that's exclusive to the other version. Super annoying. Drain it with your kiss. Okay, this one looks like it's got something that negates its weakness. Oh. Yeah, that covers for its weakness quite well, doesn't it? Shit. We're on his second Pokemon and we've already lost our main Pokemon to go up against this thing. That's not good. So if we're dealing with poison. Psychic, right? I'm not familiar enough with you to know your exact typing. But based on you using poison, maybe I should have brought Espathra along. Oof. What else you guys? Hassel. The trouble is, you got all these dragons. I'm not familiar with what dragons they are. So I don't know what to expect. Ah, yes. I don't know what dual typing you may possess. Raging Bulwark. Yeah, it does a good amount of damage. That's good enough for me. And I got the Quick Claw on my side. Ooh. And then he'd be like, oh, I've got, you know, equipment that allows it to endure a critical hit. Fool. Flapple. I guess that's the fully evolved form of the apple. I highly doubt fire would be effective against it though. If it's got the dragon type in it, we cancel it out. But if it is an apple, an actual apple, then maybe flying type. So the more the apple gets broken apart, the stronger it becomes, I see. Wow, it wasn't good enough against me. Flapple is flat. It's flax. Baxcalibur. That just sounds like a name. When in doubt, Raging Bull. Only a little more until you pass. Don't let up. Why, is this your last Pokemon already? Larry gave me more trouble than you. Feel the intimidation. Put it in Terra form, for all I can. Come over it, dragon, and take a Terra Jewel as your crown. I guess, you know, it will cancel out any weakness I could have exploited. I'm pretty sure that's like gonna be an ice dragon. That's fully called form that's ice dragon Pokemon. And it's pretty damn sturdy. No point in letting this drag on. Behold the power to overwhelm everything. That overwhelmed everything? You sure? I'm gonna have some close combat on your ass. Haha, how about them apples? Well, I already knocked out the apple. I guess the Elite Four, Larry, who I didn't expect to be a member, is the one who actually did the most damage, with Hassel coming in second. The mighty dragon has been felled. And I didn't even need to use Terra all at all. I'm saving that for Nemona, because I know we're going to be facing that anyways. You really did it! Oh, wow! Huh. Wonderful! I'm just so proud of you! Oh, my old laptop's fucked. That's me right now, right there. Oh, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There. Want a hug? Oh, sorry about all this anime. The old man can get like that sometimes. So what did I do? I just... That's overwhelmed. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, the result for the elite test of the champion assessment is... a pass, no doubt about it. Imagine if after that I was like, you failed, you made him cry. Disqualification immediately. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. Yep. There's a picture he's like that freaking infamous wrestling promo. What was his name? Jumpin' Jeff Farmer or something like that. And he's like, yep. I'm gonna go full force. You're so beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessments, as is obvious if you've ever played a Pokemon game before. This will be your final trial. See the door back there? Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond us. Her skills are so amazing she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. Okay, it's gonna be Le Premier, or whatever the hell the name was. So I think you'll be fine, kiddo. You beat me after all. I'll patch up your team on the house, so don't lose, you hear? I don't have to use items to heal them up. I really love your Pokemon, miss. So I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Well, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Just look at Spyro. It's like, but Spyro isn't a baby dragon. Now those dragon eggs he saves when they hatch, I think they could use fire, so I guess they can breathe fire. Whoa, guess you got over your subs, huh? You can do this. We all know you can. Now go, young Emily May. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Look at the ridiculous Elite Four here. You got Businessman, anonymous lady, a kid basically, and middle-aged man with dragons. I mean, really, the Elite Four has always been kind of odd, really, isn't it? I guess you could see Rika, because, you know, when she had her glasses on, she gave me Lorelei vibes. So she's the Lorelei. Who came after Lorelei? It's Bruno. There's no Bruno on this Elite Four. No one's obsessed with muscles over in this game. And now I think about it, the women are more buff than the men. You see quite a few, you know, buff women in this game. I guess there are some buff guys as well you encounter, but, you know, there's no one like that on the Elite Four. Let's say that, wasn't Rika's Pokemon, she specialized in the ground type? Well, actually, Bruno wasn't a ground type, really. He was kind of like a mix of fighting and rock type. You know, he's infamously kind of bad. He's kind of a pushover. Then you had Agatha. Nobody had ghost type here. I was expecting a certain connection to a certain ghost type, but we don't have an old lady on the team here. I mean, you could see Larry is the older one, but I think he's more like, he's probably like just 22 years old. He just looks old because of overwork. So we don't have an Agatha on the team, and, you know, what's his name, Lance? I guess we have Lance in the form of Hassel over there. Then the other one, Gen 3. That one had an odd Elite Four. An Elite Four that, you know, didn't really stand out much. I think Drake was the name of the dragon tamer. He was like an old sea captain looking dude. There was that guy who specialized in dark Pokemon, I think. He had like a mohawk, maybe. Then I think there was like some kind of hula girl. I think she specialized in ghost Pokemon, but I can't remember what the third one was. Good luck. Alright, MMA, show us the fight of the century. Good luck on your final test. The final opponent is terribly strong, but then, so are you. Banish your fear with a calm mind. You will surely see the path to triumph. So here's the TM for calm minds. We must walk slowly. Is this a barrier? No. It's just the way the floor looks. I guess it's because it's glass. Still not allowed to use my phone in this building. They like the one time they have the interior of a building, and of course it's like, this feels like, I don't know, I've never really made games or anything like that, but this feels like a, you know, an area to test out all the assets or something, doesn't it? Gives off that training area vibe. You ready to face the final test of the champion system? I guess so. She's gonna have a bunch of Pokemon, and I don't know what they're gonna be. I imagine she'd have a variety of different types, and of course we fight outside for this one. What's even the point of the one below us? It's just for show. Does that mean we could climb on top of this building potentially? Welcome, Emily May. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final test is a battle against me, the top champion at the top of the building. To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, you have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league chairwoman. I am utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But nobody's even got past the Elite Four much recently, because they said, they were like, oh yeah, it's been a while since I had to do that. Unless they were lying. But you might have managed something wonderful, like Champion Demona did. And you know, that's the jarring thing I find in Pokemon games as well. When you get to the post-game content, and you go to places like, you know, the Battle Frontier, the Battle Tower, or the Battle Tree, whatever the game has the equivalent, and there's trainers with ridiculously overpowered Pokemon, and you're like, kind of goes against the whole Pokemon League stuff. If you got trainers that powerful, it's like, well, the league would be a joke to these trainers. Evidently, it clashes with the law. But you might challenge something wonderful, like Champion Emergence. So, are you ready for your final tests? I want to see the true meaning of your talents. And then we just walk away. It's like, we're just asserting dominance. You're like, nah, I don't even need to beat you. You're challenged by top champion Gita. Okay, I guess someone had to use an S-Clapper at some points. It's kind of a shame that it's, I do hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself. It's a shame, but also prepared for it right now is the thing, you see. What does Misty Terrain do again? Might as well set up a Misty Terrain, why not? You're gonna reflect, so I'm gonna make Misty. Not Misty as in the character. I mean Misty as in, you know, the environments. Make it a bit misty. Uh-oh. Not my defense. Wow. So much for your reflect. Reflect on this loss. You're not really putting your all into this. Clearly, Gita, you are a liar. King Gambit. I don't know what that is. When in doubt, Raging Bull. Probably backfire. It's funny it comes out, it's actually a fire type. It's like, I don't mean backfire in that way. Supreme Overlord. Supreme in what way? For I just knocked you in one shot. You see? When in doubt, Raging Bull, it pays off. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. I'm not at all salty. Go goats. Go, go, goating talon flame. I mean, why do you have a goat? It's like, because I'm the goat. No? I don't know, it just never struck me as a Pokemon that, you know, would be at champion level. But Veluza, I've knocked out many of those losers in the Veluza. Finally, after only batting like 1 or 2 of the Elite Four, Molly finally comes back into the fray. I'll break that mold on your face, wherever the hell that means. Truly a devastating blow that deserves a standing ovation. But we're already standing, we just need the ovation. We just need to clap, that's all. Avalugg. Avalugg, that's that giant ice thing, isn't it? Should I... yeah, Talbot. The Raging Bull would work here as well, of course. Your team is not well optimized against my not well at all optimized team here. You only got one other Pokemon after this. Okay, it's a very strong and sturdy piece of ice, I'll give you that much. You'd think that would do a lot more damage, you know? Giant sentient piece of ice that's on fire. Oh, a critical hit. Poor thing. She loves to see Pokemon in pain. She's a sadist. I guess it's got really high defense, I guess. Your tempo will not survive a close combat. Bring out your MVP, if you can call it that. What do you got? You got head smash, that's what you got. Let's see, head smash. Got lower actually than Rock Tomb, but it is a lot stronger. But it doesn't have as many uses. You're only going to use 5 times, or why not? Probably regret that when it's like really needed. And it's like, ah, damn, you missed. Glimora. What the hell is a Glimora? So a Dreadnought who faced Glimora wherever it is. I have not encountered this Pokemon before, so I don't know what it is. Don't think you've won just yet. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the evolved form of that weird thing we found in a cave that one time, but didn't even manage to catch. Be the light that guides all trainers, Glimora. What typing is it gonna have? It's fighting type. Shit. What's the matter? You're not one to let something so insignificant fluster you. Are you trash talking your own Pokemon? And I called it, man. Of course it misses what it needs to freaking hit. Granted, now that it's a fighting type, I guess Talonflame would be effective here. This is how you're supposed to unleash a move. This is what it takes to be at the top. You can trash talk all you like, lady. For once, wait a minute, did Talonflame get knocked out? I've already forgotten. Maybe I should use counter. Never mind. Wait, what? Oh, you bastards. That's not cool. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, Talonflame got knocked out. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's send out Molly for one last round of kicking your ass. And I will do so. Ow. While poisoned, apparently. But I will do so without resorting to gimmicks. Loud trick. No gimmicks needed here. Now, if I don't fight Nemona immediately after this, I'm gonna feel kind of like a dumbass for not using terraform, you know, just to be flashy for the last battle, you know. But you're not worthy of my terror orb. It's like, but I'm the chairwoman, and I am the last person. You go beyond my imagination so easily. All that trash talk. But I'm clearly over-leveled. Such overwhelming power, such amazing skill. It seems Paldia has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations, it's my honor to call you Champion Emily May. Congratulations is right, now I can really say you're good to go. Yeah, you did it, miss. Congratulations. I can't. Oh, crying again? You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldia, and amid the treasure champions are the jewels that shine brightest. So bright that your faces are beaming up here. Champion Emily May. It is now your duty to set out an example for all the trainers of Paldia. Now allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I am certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. Yes. Down just to one more battle. So we get 6 battles total instead of 5 like is usually expected. So I guess we're gonna be battling out here. Emily Bay, we're gonna fight it out old school. You know, we don't need no fancy arena. Oh man, I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? Became a champion. No, yes. Haha, I knew all along. I got word from the Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Emily May, I'm a champion and now you're a champion. Now we gotta kick each other's asses, which means we're true equals, you and me, both champion ranked trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Let's you and me be the best rivals for life. No, sure. Yes, Tomoyawa! Alright, you know what rivals do, battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Lamona. What's the matter, Primera? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe the rest is in order for champion. Emily May, Sylveon and the others. Sylveon, it should have been Molly really, but you know, they're kind of at the top of the team at the moment. Champions must be understanding towards their opponents. Right. There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Emily May and Sylveon and the rest of the team. I also must ask, is this road slide really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals? And rivals, we need something fancier, damn it. Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle courts? Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning for the two of you. Perhaps. Oh, that area where we first battled? Special meaning, huh? Let me see. Anywhere leap in mind, Emily May? Out behind your house. That house that we could enter, but there's not really much. Well, it's kind of fancy inside, but we can't see much of it. And nobody actually mentions anything. Is it Miss Gilza? Well, actually. I mean, we did battle behind their house, but Mesagosa also seems fitting as well. But the treasury, no. How about that one behind your house? Haha, I'll beat you out back, huh? Yeah, the place we had our first battle might work. But on the other hand, to me, it's just kind of my backyard, you know? A little ordinary. How about, you know, Mesagosa, obviously. Place else come to mind. Mesagosa, obviously. Mesagosa, oh, good call. The place where we set out on our journey. When we actually, you know, arrived. That reminds me, Emily May. Remember back when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I got out of all this. I found a true rival. Someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Emily May. Anyway, that being said, you should have used that terror orb. Because, you know, you didn't have to face me automatically after this. I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Mexico's Central Plaza. See you there. The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable, to be honest. I am known as Lee Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Amona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she has found something she can battle without, someone she can battle without holding anything back. I guess it's fitting that I didn't go all out either. I didn't use the Terror Orb. How fitting. Yay. I cleared the league. I'm a champion. Wonderful, isn't it? Still salty about the laptop. Pokemon Center lady, can you fix my laptop? Actually, maybe we could ask Penny. It's like, Penny, I know you're a fictional character in a video game, but can you come around and fix my laptop? It's like, seriously, man, I freaking had the laptop working for the most part, you know. The charger is being a bit finicky, but, you know, I just had it in place, and the cat just had to jump on the blade thing, and it rolled off. That's what happened to it last time. That's what happened when it broke last time. And now it just doesn't power on properly. It's like I did test it immediately after, and it did power on. So I don't know what the problem is. I'm going to actually try it right now, actually. It's not going to power on, is it? It's like, it's got one of those keyboards where, you know, it all lights up, but only the power light is lit up. So I think it may well and truly be damaged beyond repair at this point. I don't know, man. It really fucking sucks. And I hate this freaking newer laptop. It sucks. I hate Windows 11. And I hate the keyboard on it as well. The inbuilt keyboard is freaking weirdly janky. It's like, you know how you get like each key, you know, the individual size of a key generally on a keyboard, right? Well, that's all well and good. Everything is much like it should be, size-wise. There's just at least two issues I have with this keyboard. You know, the enter key is usually a bigger key, you know? It's kind of a fat-ass key. It's like, it's wide, but it's also, you know, it's quite horizontally sized as well. Not horizontally, vertically, you know? It would take up the space of two keys, you know, on top of each other, basically, but also come out the same length of a backspace. And what was... There's an Igglypuff staring at me. But you get the idea. So that's the general size you expect. But no, with this one, they just have the backspace and the enter key being almost similar size and shape. And it's really bad because, you know, when I'm typing in like stuff and using the shift key and stuff like that, I'll accidentally click enter. Quite a few times where I've saved the video, typing out the, you know, title, and then I accidentally hit enter when I'm trying to hold the freaking stupid shift key. So, yeah, that's annoying. And the other annoying thing is, the up and down arrow is one key. That's been cut in half, basically. It's like they're two separate keys, obviously. It's just that they take up, combined, just one single key space. Why the hell would you have that as the design? It's so easy to click the wrong freaking arrow key as a result. It's like the old laptop, the freaking down key freaking disappeared a long time ago. I don't know what happened to it. It broke off and disappeared into the void eventually. So I can't even use the down arrow on that one, even when it was working and all. But to finally have a working down arrow key and for it to be so small is just, it's pitiful. We are the champions. And only this Igglypuff over here showed up for the victory celebration. It's kind of salty about that. Oh wait, no, there's an old Pokemon that's come around. It's listening to the music of victory. What kind of pose should I have for victory? Yeah, probably blinked there, didn't you, as I took that picture? Look at that. phases in and out of existence. The Switch can't handle it. It's too intensive. Now we make the walk back to town. It's kind of windy up here, isn't it? Could use that kind of wind and some rain, damn it. This country's not meant for freaking warm weather. Wait, what the hell is that? Why does it look like a bloody tree house up there? Has that always been there? Now I've got to check that out. What is that? I don't need no cave. Yeah. No, I must be the champion that climbs to the top of the mountain. How come I've never noticed that before? I guess because I've never really looked up. Hey, you're just ruining my vibes. The moment I was in the middle of trying to get on the roof. Oh. That wasn't the Mona's doing. I guess no climbing onto the roof. Not allowed. Not allowed to have fun in this world. Maybe there's some really nasty textures up there. They don't want you going up there. You'll crash the game. So even though you could technically get to the roof, they don't allow it. You're not allowed up there. Forbidden, you'll get expelled immediately. It's like, no wonder why I didn't see that bloody thing. It's like, where is it? I can't see it from here. Is it that thing up there? Whoa. Yeah. What on earth is that all about? It's like they designed all this weird architecture, but you can't really do much with it. You can't even so much as appreciate it. Because you cannot get up there, man. Can't climb walls. And you can't glide in from the top of a mountain. What is even the point?